Ooh, what's up, folks? All right.
다들 시간 괜찮으려나?
First thing in order, take out the mammoth. Excuse me. And then second, continue the story.
주술, 윤력,
통이 간지러운가 보군.
시시해.
제법이군.
따라와.
That thing didn't even notice.
칭령, 윤력,
잠깐 쉬자.
Fishing spot. Okay. Probably won't be a long stream.
눈밭에 뛰어들 때가 왔네.
Where are we headed off to? Heading to the main city, are we? Good.
선로가 이런 협곡에 놓여 있다니.
고소 공포증이 있으면 아래는 보지 마.
그건 아니고 그냥 무슨 일이 생기지 않기만을 비는 중이야. 진짜 웅장한
Paimon has left her mark.
드래곤 스파인이 생각나.
이 설사는 어떤 눈 요정 대공의 영역이래. 수많은 눈 요정이 홀로 살아가고 있어서 신비한 전설이 많이 전해지고 있지. 순얼음을 캐며 살아가는 설산 근처의 오색어름 마을 주민들도 스스로 정상에 오르는 일은 거의 없어.
Does an Oculus somewhere here?
봐, 저 앞에 보이는 게 스네즈네의 성이야.
Funny enough, I have already visited this place just to unlock the waypoint. So not really much of a spoiler.
뒤로 물러서주세요. 하차우생 차발합니다.
The Central Station. It's definitely bigger than the other
도착했어.
station I'm thinking
바로
of back
스네즈네의
in
성의
Fontaine.
열차역이자 이 나라 최대의 교통 요
정말 웅장하다. 왼쪽에서
운행 효율을 위해 이렇게 지어진 거야. 환승할 때 좀 힘든 건 사실이지. 앞으로 너희도 이 역을 통해 스네즈네아 각지로 갈 수 있을 거야. 이쪽으로 가면 극지의 별
계속 말씀하세요.
Ah, yeah, that's right. We are here to find us a doctor for poor Paimon. But before that, that Oculus, I must have it.
취해.
Can I not put it on top? Guess not. I wonder if I can just climb up and fly just to get it. Oh hey Ratchet, what's up? Haven't started a new story? Yeah, me neither. Well, kinda did, but I haven't gotten that far. I've done like I'm assuming 5% of it. And yesterday I didn't bother I didn't even touch the story. I was just busy unlocking as many waypoints I can reach. And there's still a whole bunch out there, but those are for the other world quest, which I can do later, like after the main story. So no rush. That being said, I am trying to get that dang Oculus. And I'm gonna do it the old hard-fashioned way. Climbing up to the tallest structure and then gliding towards it. Perlica from Arknights Enfield is on Fortnite shop. Uh-oh. It looks like not EA, Epic Games got desperate once again. They're trying to shake hands and bringing in more Eastern IP games. But hey, at least it's more publicity stunt for both games. Well, take it, and people can take it as they will. Now you'll be able to see Perlica do the floss. Which is something that, once again, something you don't often want to see nor hear when it comes to Fortnite and its crossovers. Oh shoot, I hope that train doesn't run me over. Yeah, no, I don't think that structure was high enough. Yeah, no. I need to be... I somehow need to be higher. But anyways, yeah, no, for real, that's an interesting sudden collaboration. But then again, it's Fortnite. And I did hear that Tails' tail is gonna be in Fortnite. God forbid, I do not want to see Sonic with long legs. Can you imagine? Eggman would be fitting more to be in Fortnite. He already has long legs. Teaser, the Joker, Sonic, and Tails are coming. Yeah, I've heard about it. I've only seen the Tails cosmetic. Joker, understandably, makes sense. But yeah, again, like Sonic in Fortnite, now he's gonna have extra long legs. Because you know how like every Fortnite character model is literally just copy and paste of the base model of every default Fortnite character. That's how it works. It always that's so that nobody is out of proportion. Especially if especially you know, if Epic Games went out of their way to not, you know, make portions. Oh shoot, no energy. Oh, just my luck. But yeah. Hoyoverse managed to throw in a chat box into Genshin. Fortunately, it's just between you and the Eye of Grey. I don't know how to pronounce that.
슬슬 티타임을 가질 때가 됐네. 다들 시간 괜찮으려나?
I need substance. I need energy. Anyways, yeah. If Epic Games went out of their way to actually have different character proportions, then they would be more than just skins.
야수 요정이랑 난쟁이
Because
요정,
imagine if they left
날개가
Peter
파란
Griffin
요정, 눈에서 태어나는 눈
just
요정이 있어.
as regular Peter Griffin. He would be easy target to shoot because he's got a big head and his stomach is, well, fat. Really? This station has no energy thing? What kind of station is this? And considering Sonic and Tails' height, they would be too short. Oh, but at least it'll be easy to land headshots. Fortunately, yeah, that's where Epic Games be like, yeah, let's not deal with that. Let's just make every character let's just make every character the same. Just use the default character's height and, you know, such, so that they don't have to deal with hitboxes. A few gaming icons next week. Oh boy, there's more than just Sonic and Tails. Who else is next in line? Pac-Man. Am I supposed to imagine Pac-Man with long legs now? It would have been nice if the characters weren't just skins. So that way you actually have character uniqueness. Like imagine if Master Chief ran around with Energy Shield on top of Fortnite Energy Shield. And if Goku's in Fortnite, right? And yeah, that means Goku could just fly, no glider. Kratos having a better melee combat. Because yeah, even the pickaxe is just skin. But we all know Kratos' Leviathan axe is more than just a pickaxe. Will this be high enough? I hope so. Here we go. Damn, and this is only just the first part. Crash, Spyro, Tetris, Mega Man, Shadow, Eggman, and a few others are unknown. Tetris. What are they gonna do with Tetris? Huh. Interesting. Well, I imagine it's not just character skins, right? We finally reached almost 7 years of Genshin, and we're finally meeting furries. Not just as NPCs, but now there are new mobs. So, if you ever want to take down furries, this is Genshin's finally reaching to that pinnacle point of the game. I mean, earlier I just fought a two-legged
왼쪽에 보이는 건
mammoth
제뿔
man.
구역시장이야. 물건도 많고 유용한 물품도 자주 건질 수 있지.
Oh,
저기
and there's
오른쪽 멀리
fairies
있는 건
here.
코로리오프스키 극장이야.
Fae fairies.
우와, 엄청 멋있다.
I was baffled. This region has furries and now pixie fairies. Oh, yeah, there they are. Very bright and white.
역시 스네즈나야 성이네. 이렇게 멋진 도시를 보니까 오는 길에 한 고생이
Well,
다
at least
보상받는
it doesn't look
기분이야.
like Belobog from
나도 처음 왔을 때 멋지다고
Star Rail.
생각했어. 근데 여기 물건은 예쁘기만 한 게 아니라 가격도 터무니없이 비싸더라. 나는 대단치 않은 사냥 전리품을 거래할 뿐이라 대부분의 시간을 잿불 구역에서 보내. 이쪽으로 가면 옛들 식당이야. 숙박도 같이 하니까 여기 묵으면 돼. 의사
그럼 여기도 엄청 비싼 거 아니야?
잿불 구역에도 묵을 곳이 없는 건 아니지만 너희가 썩 마음에 들어하진 않을 거야. 난로에 수정석이 안 들어있을 수도 있고 창문 틈으론 바람이 새어 들어와. 밤엔 네 발 달린 손님이 찾아와
안돼, 그건 무서워. 나도 숙박비 절반 나눠낼게. 모아둔 게 조금 있거든. 그럼 네가 사. 내 보라는 케이크 사 먹는 데 쓸 거야. 걱정 마. 네 것도 사줄 테니까.
기운을 좀 차린 것 같아서 다행이네. 나중에 더 둘러볼 생각이면
So
갈 만한 곳을
to
몇 군데 알려줄게.
up the speed a little bit. Upon arriving here, Paimon was catching a nasty cold. Hence, we're looking for a doctor.
이쪽으로 가면
But
여왕폐하의 아련실, 즉 얼음 궁전이 나와.
my gut feeling tells me it's
머무시는
more
곳이.
than just a
그리고
cold that she
옆쪽에
may be
작은
suffering
상처처럼
from.
늘어선 건물들은 우인단의
Oh, and we
공부인
bumped into the first. Didn't take long, but we already bumped into one of the harbingers.
안에는
But
군수
no
군단하는
violence, no
군수 공장도
conflict.
있어.
He actually helped
우인단이 사용하는
Paimon,
온갖 장비가 거기서
and
만들어지고
apparently this
중요한
harbinger
시험도
is
많이
one of those
치른대.
people that survived. One of the survivors from the thing, the 500 years ago war thing.
저쪽은
Those rare
스네즈나야
people that
성평의회야.
supposedly have gone
각계의
extinct.
고물들이
You know who is it?
정기적으로
That character,
회의를 열어
Dane?
나라의 큰일을 결정하는 곳이지.
Yeah, the same folks from from that kingdom.
물론 이런 곳들은 멀리서 구경만 하는 편이 좋아. 이유는 말 안 해도 알
So,
거라고 믿어.
Tensions were already
경비도
there.
엄청 삼엄할 테고.
And it
우리도
wasn't
개나
just the
문제를 만들고
cold.
싶진 않아.
극지의 별구역 중심부로 가면 상업지구가 나와. 식당이나 서점, 기념품 가게 같은 건 전부 여기 모여 있어. 그리고 또 유명한 건물로는 북극은행이 있고.
Ah, Northland Bank. We're already familiar with that
너희는 모험가 길드에 갈 일이 많지?
because
그것도
there's
여기로 오면 돼.
a Northland Bank in Liyue.
모험 얘기하니까 생각나는데 우린
I
연금술도
think
자주
even in Mondstadt?
쓰거든. 합성대는
Actually?
어디 있어?
스네즈네야 성에는 연금술을 취급하는 가게가 없어. 전에
Oh,
듣기론
that's why I couldn't find an
역사적인 이유
alchemy
때문이래.
table.
그럼 조금 불편해도 열차 안에 있는 걸 써야겠네. 근데 왜 열차 안에는 있는 거야? 그거
나도 그 부분은 잘 모르겠네. 하지만 마지막으로 저쪽으로 가면 잿불 구역이 나와. 대부분 주택이랑 공장이고 가게는 그럼 나는 의사 친구한테 연락을 넣.
고마워. 잠바람.
그래. 얘들 식당은 이쪽이야.
I got lucky in the gacha. Now I'm in the process of leveling up Odette. Haven't used her yet. Excuse me. I've only got up to what? Level 70. I'm just waiting for the dang flowers to regrow, respawn. Ugh. That's like the worst part about when a new region is open and, you know, there's new characters, but then you have to remind yourself, oh wait, flowers, plants, here and there, you have to, once you pluck them, you have to wait 2-3 days for them to respawn. But if you remember to equip that seed thing, you can
마음에 들어.
also harvest the seed when you pluck up the plants. So you can go to your Serenity pot and grow them in your own pot just to double the effort. But still, it's a pain in
지금은
the
안 추워.
arse.
네가 너무 잘 챙겨줘서 오히려 좀
Even
미안할
worse is when
정도야.
people start bombarding invites to come into your world and you know how it goes.
다른
They want your
나라였으면
stuff.
벌써 조사도
They're not
하고
they're not
모험도
there
했을
to
텐데.
play co-op with
지금은
you.
여기서 의사나 기다리고 있어야 하잖아.
Finally got Ride a Shogun. Great. Once you max her out, trust me, you're gonna have fun with her. Some very good DPS.
네 말이 맞아. 이럴 땐 억지로 무리하면 안 되지. 성으로 오는 길에 많은 일이 있었으니까 정보를 한번 정리해보자. 다음엔 뭘 할지도 생각해보고. 가장 궁금한 건 역시 여왕이 뭘 하려는지겠지. 모든 의문이 결국 거기서부터 뻗어나온 거니까. 응, 맞아. 지금 알게 된 건 그 계획에 7신의 심장뿐 아니라 엄청난 양의 에너지도 필요하다는 거야. 그런데 당장은 여왕을 만날 수가 없어. 알료샤의 말에 따르면 여왕은 동쪽으로 마물을 토벌하러 갔으니 스네즈나야 전역의 눈보라를 이렇게까지 심하게 만들다니. 그 마물도 엄청 강한 게. 휴, 지금 우리한테 부족한 건 역시 정보야. 시중에 도는 정보 말고 도움이 될 것 같은 사람이 몇 명 떠오르긴 한. 노드크라이를 떠날 때 산드론에도 그랬잖아. 스네즈나야의 여왕의 대업과 직결된 기밀이니까 걔들도 순순히 알려주진 못할 거야. 그렇긴 해. 그 뭐더라, 글루포프도 바로 앞에 있는데 안 가보면 우리한테 제일 협조적일 만한 사람이라면 아를레키노, 산드로네,
We are
타르텔리아
in
정도려나?
frenemy territory.
하지만 아를레키노는 우리 속셈을 못 알아챌 리가 없고 산드로네는 더 말할 것도 없어. 애초에 서로. 그러게, 폰타인 때 이후로 못 본 것 같아. 노드크라이에서도 힘을.
여행자 페이몬 혹시 여기 있어?
알료샤 목소리야.
안녕. 난 의사 루네바라고 해. 알료샤가 이곳 환경에 적응하지 못하고 어지럼. 그래. 이쪽이 환자인 거지? 혹시 요정이니?
나도 내가 정확히 뭔지 잘 모르겠어. 그치만 열차역에서 본 요정들.
뭐랄까. 우리가 주로 보는 건 인간 환자거든. 요정은 보통 가장 건강하고 장수하는 인간보다도 훨씬 튼튼하니까 말이야. 그래도 걱정 마. 난 요정을 진찰해 본 적도 있고 고양이 강아지를 진찰한 경험도 많아. 꽤 폭넓게 배웠다고 할 수 있지.
괜찮아. 난 내가 인간이랑 별 차이 없다고 생각해. 그치? 너도 내가 너랑 그렇게 다르다고 생각 안 하지? 그건 네가 너무 적게 먹는 거야. 말을 많이 하면 먹는 양도 같이 늘어난다고.
그럼 이쪽에 앉아봐.
even her voice doesn't sound as energetic as as it would
검사
as it
결과는
always
모두
has been.
정상이야. 큰 문제는 없어 보이고 단순 감기인 것 같네. 약을 처방해줄게. 하루 이틀 푹 쉬면 괜찮아질 거야. 그동안 체온 체크 잘하고. 미열이 너무 오래 가거나 몸 상태가 나아지지 않으면 날 다시 불러줘.
You've been pulling
이제
a lot of
한시름 나도
gotchas, haven't you?
되겠네.
고마워, 의사 선생님.
별 말씀을. 그럼 난 이만 가볼게. 다음 환자한테도 가봐야 해서.
조심히 가세요.
Definitely can't have a say in the pros and cons for those characters as I have not tried them.
의사 선생님 말대로 여기서 이틀 정도 푹 쉬어. 당장은 밖에 돌아다니지 말고.
알겠어. 어쩔 수 없지. 모처럼의 휴가라고 생각해야겠다.
나도 이만 가볼게. 나한테 볼 일 있거나 의사한테 연락할 일이 생기면 제뿔 구역에 있는 사냥품 거래소로 와. 그림자 영역에서 내 목숨을 구해줬잖아.
그럼 이제 타르탈리아를 찾아가서 새로운 소식이 없는지 물어보자.
Yesterday, I was like,
푹 자면서 회복하게 두는 게 좋겠어.
yesterday I was back at Non-Crate wondering how the fudge am I gonna open that souvenir shop, and then I remembered, oh wait, I haven't even leveled up the statue of the Seven at the Non-Crate, which means I need some lunar Oculus. But then I thought, didn't I already collect all the Oculuses in Non-Crate? And then I remember, oh wait, the moon has some of the lunar Oculus, which means the moon, as I already confirmed that it is a permanent location. Yeah, the moon. I have to go there to get the remaining Oculuses. Eh? What is that? Oh wait, I remember what that item was. So, yeah, I have to do the moon thing at some point. In fact, actually, when do I... How long until the rewards day? Oh, plenty of time. Like, just for the rewards. That's free Primo Gems right there. I gotta get, man. Total of 400. I should have already had finished that before this update went live, but truth be told, I expected this region to come out not until September, but then when I said that out loud to myself, I was like, wait a minute. Usually Genshin's new regions are like 1 month before the game's anniversary, and Genshin came out in September 20. So, oops. Is this one of those challenges? Don't hit the wall. I am like turning. Oh no, okay, so I was like looking. I was trying to get it to 90 and that went too high. So apparently, there's something, so like every region, oh geez, nope, that's too much. Like every region, how each one has like their own kind of like gimmick. this game's gimmick, as you saw earlier, if you have enough ice materials and that orange energy, I forgot what it's called. Yes, you can craft some ice sculptures. Just to solve a couple of puzzles. It's all for exploration purposes, puzzle purposes. I gotta go back. There we go. Just like a snowball. Okay, well that's later. Anyways, and you can even. Oh yeah, and like I said, puzzle solving, like creating a heat source to melt certain ice, a launch pad, grappling gun to pull, tether something, and you have the link mechanism, which is basically a zip line. You can even leave out a storage device. I think this is something for. What is this? Oh yeah, you can leave out like some sort of, well, yeah, as you can see, buffs. Sign icon and a sign text. Sounds familiar? Yeah, have you ever played Dark Souls and leave out messages? Yeah, it's like that. And then as for this, sounds familiar about zip lines? Yeah, Arknight's Enfield. So basically, in a nutshell, and this is just out of assumption, Hoyoverse looked at Arknight's Enfield and thought, hey, yeah, let's do what they did. Build a bunch of towers and have like an online feature where you can place messages and for other players to see. And then you can even like their post. It's Genshin with Arknight Enfield mechanics and Dark Souls social media post. To give out hints, pretty much. Not a bad thing, mind you, but I just find it funny
잠깐.
that
초청장이나
they would do that.
통행증을 제시해 주십시오. 글루퍼프는 사전 예약 없는 방문 요청을 받지 않습니다. 정식 예약 절차를 밟아 초청장을 발급받으셔야 합니다. 응? 누굴 찾아오셨죠? 자꾸 규정도 모르고 큰 소리 치는 사람들이 들이닥치는군. 집행관. 그래도 매뉴얼대로 대응해야겠지. 확인해봐야 뻔하다. 전달해 드릴 테니 잠깐 기다려 주십시오. 타르탈리아님은 공무로 바쁘셔서 지금 글루포프에 안 계신 것 같습니다. 더 기다리셔도 의미가 정말 오랜 친구를 만나러 오셨다 해도 우인단 집행관은 늘 공사다망에 글루포프에 상주하지 않으신 이곳의 규정을 따르는 게 서로에게 편한 길이니.
Well, at least there's someone else.
안녕하십니까, 산도로네님.
이 손님은 내가 맞지. 스네즈나야에 처음 온 사람한테 이곳의 규정까지 깨고 있길 바라는 건 무리야. 손님한테 무례한 말을 하거나 괜한 마찰을 일으키진 않았겠지?
아닙니다. 그런 일은 없었습니다. 큰일 날 뻔했다. 짜증난 티를 안 내서 다행이야.
그래, 그럼 다행이네. 걔가 적응을 못했다고? 어디 하긴 여긴 노드크라이보다 더 추우니까 처음 오면 적응이 필요한 사람도 많아. 그럼 됐어. 나중에라도 문제 생기면 연락해. 아니면 티타임을 가지고 있는데 누가 밖에서 타르탈리아랑 오랜 친구 계속 기다리다가 못 만나면 딱하잖아? 그래서 다 마시지도 못한 차를 내려놓고 대체 어떤 경솔한 손님인가 보러 나온 거야. 그래도 노드크라이에서 한동안 같이 고생한 정이 있는데 계속 찬바람 맞으며 서 있게 두긴 좀 아쉽지만 안으로 들이진 못해. 집행관인 나부터 모범을 보여야 하니까. 하지만 스네즈나야 성은 그 초라한 나샤 마을이랑 달라. 횃불 서점의 디저트가 제법 괜찮으니까 물론 네가 사는 거야. 왜긴? 네가 내 차 한 잔을 낭비시켰으니까.
Fair enough. So I'm guessing that is where all the harbingers gather, huh? Kind of reminds me of Organization 13, actually. And just like Organization 13, their numbers are dwindling every passing year from sacrifices, playing the villain, and whatever you want to call the Doctor's case, where he never cared about the Harbinger's efforts. He was just rolling his own dices. Oh shit, how did I miss this? I still need a whole bunch of these. Like 45 and then 60, so that's 105. This is why I hate the plants when it comes to character ascensions. It's only a good thing when they did they just respawn now, or did it? No, those are ones I missed too. Anyways, yeah. At least when there are plants that you can grow in your Serenity Pot, at least you know, you can rely on that to get the numbers up, get the quantity up. Even better if you have friends online that has already leveled up their character, you can ask them politely and say, "Can I come to your world and gather materials?"
주문은 다 해뒀어. 다 내가 추천하는 메뉴인데 괜찮지? 본론으로 돌아가서 너 특별히 급한 용건이 있어서 타르탈리아를 찾는 건 아니고 그냥 뭐 할 것 같아? 그렇게 말할 줄 알았어. 정말이지. 스네즈나야 성 평이에 대해선 너도 어느 정도 들어봤겠지? 지금 타르탈리아는
That doesn't sound like what
평이에
Chill
올릴 자료를
would
준비하느라
enjoy
바빠.
doing.
다음 평이에서는 또다시 한겨울 계획의 연장 여부를 두고 논의할 예정이야. 요즘 평이에서 가장 뜨거운 주제지. 맞아. 겉보기엔 그냥 전투강에 별 생각도 없어 보이는데 말이야. 시작은 대장 카피타노였어. 그는 나타로 떠나기 전에
Oh, that's the
피에로에게
guy I
상세한
meant.
내용을
So that's
적은
his
편지 한 통을
Harbinger name.
남겼지. 그 편지에는 모든 부하의 향후 배치가 적혀 있었는데 핵심 전력으로 꼽히는 인원들은 전부 타르탈리아 휘하로 배속되어 그때 그는 이미 영원히 떠날 준비를 마쳤던 것 같아. 나타의 일이 모두 끝나고 나서야 피에로가 그 편지를 공개했을 뿐이지. 지금 네 표정, 그때 타르탈리아가 지었던 표정이랑 똑같아. 타르탈리아는 카피타노가 말수도 적고 속마음도 좀처럼 드러내지 않아서 자기 같은 건 대수롭지 않게 여기는 줄 알았을 거야. 하지만 카피타노는 내 티타임에 올 때 종종 타르탈리아를 데려오곤 했어. 우리는 카피타노가 타르탈리아를 눈여겨보고 있다는 걸 알았지. 여기서 우리란 티타임의 단골 멤버를 말하는 거야. 아를레키노, 로잘린, 그리고 됐다. 콜롬비나는 이런 건 알지도 못할 테니 뺄게. 그래서 리월에 그 일이 있었을 때 카피타노가 드물게 크게 분노했어. 이 얘긴 내가 함부로 할 건 아니고 기회되면 타르탈리아한테 직접 물어봐. 아무튼 피에로가 그 편지를 꺼내기 전까지 타르탈리아는 카피타노를 조금 오해하고 있었던 것 같아. 카피타노는 타르탈리아가 아직 미숙하지만 큰 잠재력을 지녔고 우인단 단원에게 보기 드문 자질인 순수함을 지니고 있다고 평가했어. 이 점만 놓고 보면 두 사람은 확실히 닮은 구석이 있다고 생각해. 하지만 카피타노가 그런 중책을 맡긴 데에는 또 다른 이유도 있어. 카피타노는 본인이 떠나면 여러 집행관들이 자신의 무장부대를 탐낼 거란 사실을 알고 있었어. 가장 직접적인 수혜자는 당연히 수탁 풀치넬라와 거상 판탈로네였지. 무장부대를 나눠 가지면 그들의 세력이 한층 더 커져서 견제 대상이 사실상 사라질 테니까. 여기까지 들었으면 너도 왜 카피타노가 그 편지를 피에로에게 맡겼는지 알겠지? 맞아. 피에로도 서둘러 집행관 하나를 키워올릴 필요가 있었어. 여러모로 따져봤을 때 타르탈리아가 가장 적합한 인물이었던 거야.
과거 꽤 오랜 시간 동안 북극은행이 타르탈리아의 뒤를 봐주긴 했지만 타르탈리아가 판텔로네와 같은 부류는 아니었거든. 카피타노가 사람 하나는 제대로 본 셈이야. 보통 사람이라면 그런 상황에 놓였을 때 난처한 입장에 처했다고만 느꼈을걸? 필사적으로 선을 긋고 판텔로네와의 우정을 유지하면서 풀치넬라의 지지까지 얻으려 노력하는 게 가장 현명한 처신이었겠지. 티타임이라는 건 원래 디저트가 있어야 더 맛있는 법이거든. 그리고
Huh.
이게 뭐 대단한
Funny
비밀이라고.
metaphor.
가십을 캐고 다니는 기자 하나만 붙잡아도 나보다 훨씬 실감나게 떠들어줄걸? 스네즈나야 성 평이해를 한 번만 방청해봐도 알 수 있어. 그 작은 공간에서 각 세력들이 어떻게 힘겨루기를 벌이는지 말이야. 평이해에서 발언권을 가진 사람만이 정책을 자신에게 유리한 방향으로 이끌 수 있어. 그 네가 아는 사람들로 비유해보자면 판텔로네는 금융권을 대표하고 타르탈리아는 우인단 병사를 대표해. 나는 의회 싸움엔 관심
Funds and the
없지만
muscles.
그래도 내 밑에 엔지니어와 연구원들이 있으니 그들의 목소리를 전달할 필요가 있지. 그리고 평이의 한가운데 서 있는 풀치넬라는 말 그대로 정치 그 자체를 대표하는 인물이야. 모든 일이 그와 얽혀 있고 어떤 일도 그를 거치지 않고서는 돌아가지 않아. 어떤 문제가 생기든 그는 조율안을 찾아내지.
이 얘기를 듣고 나니 다들 현 상황에 불만이 있으면서도 쉽게 어쩌지 못하는 이유를 알 것 같아. 각 세력의 이익이 복잡하게 얽혀 있는 데다 가장 위에는 여왕까지 있으니 누구도 완벽한 답을 내놓기 어렵겠지.
많은 얘기를 해줬으니 이제 네가 내 질문에 답할 차례야. 나한테 와도 쓸만한 정보를 들을 수 있는데 왜 제일 먼저 떠올린 게 내가 아니라 타르탈리아였어? 뭐? 무슨 헛소리야? 그럴 리가 없잖아. 잠깐, 알겠다. 네가 노드크라이를 떠날 때 콜롬비나가 내 말을 전해줬구나?
Yes.
입장 문제를 조심하라는 얘기 말이야. 그게 마음에 걸려서 날 찾아올 생각을 안 했던 거야? 너 진짜... 됐다. 내가 요즘 정치인들을 너무 많이 상대하다 보니 말을 괜히 돌려서 했나 보네. 너와 나 사이에 이 정도는 얼마든지 도와줄 수 있어. 다음부턴 그렇게 선 긋지 마.
You say little things. Wait until the big things happen.
산드로네님,
뭐야, 지금 쉬고 있는 거 안 보여? 서류라면 내 책상에 올려놓고 가.
휴식을 방해해서 죄송합니다. 하지만 긴급 상황이라서
그놈의 긴급. 선로술이나 얼음 운반 같은 건 긴급으로 안 친다고.
오색어른 마을 설비에 긴급 정비가 필요합니다. 대량의 눈이 쌓여 장기간 과도한 하중이 실린 것이 원인으로 추정됩니다. 또한 설비 한 대의 지지대가 부러져 추락하며 자고 있던 마술을 깨워버려서 현재 다수의 얼음 채취 인부들이 오데트 소대가 마침 근처에 있어 곧바로 구조에 들어갔습니다만 현재 구조 인력과 엔지니어 인력 모두
Is that where we come in?
어쩔 수 없네. 아무래도 티타임은 여기서 끝내야겠어. 엔지니어는 나 하나면 충분해. 진짜 가고 싶어? 답례할 줄도 알고 제법 기특하네. 페이모는 내가 사람을 붙여서 돌보게 하고 네 사정도 전하라고 할게. 넌 경험도 많고 실력도 뛰어나잖아. 네 도움만큼 믿을 만한 게 또 어디 있겠어? 그럼 가자. 넌 사람을 데리고 옛들 식당으로 가서 우리가 돌아올 때까지 페이몬한테 무슨 일이라도 생기면.
알겠습니다. 산드로네님.
Somehow that doesn't sound like that's just asking for some sort of event to happen. I just have this funny feeling. Somebody's gonna look into her room, look into the room and be like, this must be the Paimon, but she's not a fae, she looks different. And it's gonna catch someone's attention for sure.
눈밭에 뛰어들 때가 왔네.
Are the flowers growing back? Weird. Hang on a second. Oh shit, they just came back. I thought they would be back by tomorrow. Alright, well, I can collect those later. Where are we going? Let's take the scenic route. Things have been looking grim once again. Halo Studios, they just keep taking L's. And now, one former Halo composer, Martin O'Donnell, has stepped forward, or was invited to some podcasts, actually revealing the truth that why Halo hasn't been, Halo. Changes within, simple as that. Different management, people unsure of what to do with Halo. But hey, on the bright side, people are going back to Master Chief Collection, and so have I. And I started to really appreciate the first Halo. More than I already have. Wait, hang on. What's the name of the station? Ah, okay. Let's go. Yeah, you can jump off the train anytime you like. Especially if, say, your map discovers a Oculus. Just watch your step, though, when you're jumping between carts. Enjoy the scenery. You can go in first person like this, or third person. And at least when you're in train perspective, you can blow the horn. Oh, there's a... Okay, well, I'm gonna have to try to remember that. It's right next to the ice giant. Gotcha. So considering that Teyvat does have transportation, like a train, literal train here, why no cars? Well, Natsland doesn't need cars. They got their animal friends. Alright, we're almost there. Whee! Where are we meeting? Down there? Alright, hang on. Excuse me.
진짜 위험하긴 하네. 지금 망가진 게 한 대뿐이라 그나마 다행이야. 보고서에 따르면 지금 갇힌 사람들은 주로 저쪽에 몰려 있어. 그래,
Hold your
난
horses.
다른 설비의 상태를 점검하고 이따 여기서 다시 만나자.
Oh, damn, it's that deep. Hang on, there's an Oculus somewhere here. Oh, there it is. And some kind of barrier. Oh, I know what this is. Better mark it. It's one of those barriers where you need like 3 pieces of key, and then once you get it, you just unlock. You open the barrier to get all the artifacts in there. To get the pieces, you just keep finding treasure chests. Doesn't matter what kind. Common, uncommon, precious, luxurious. But it'll let you know on the side.
아마 여기겠지? 안으로 더 들어가지 마. 지금 여기엔 위험한 마물이 돌아다니고 있어. 위험하니까 여기서 빨리 떠나. 스네즈나야 성에서 보낸 지원 인력이었군. 나는 오데트야. 잘 부탁해. 이 사람이 오데트구나. 먼저 구조하러 온 우인단 단원. 동굴 안에 갇힌 사람은 총 5. 마물의 종류와 위치는 파악되지 않았어. 가자. 시간이 없어.
Ah, trial characters, of course. You just won't let me use mine.
조심해. 무언가가 스쳐 지나갔어. 이건 아마 마물의 그림자일 거야. 만만한 상대는 아닌 것 같아.
No, it's not. Tough opponents, they're just electro slimes. What are they going to do? Is this somewhere else? Huh, never mind. Okay, nope, now it's a bigger one.
얼어붙은 상인.
Is that it? Just like in Dragonspire, you have to find, especially this device, to keep yourself warm. But it's a little different. Rather than sub-zero temperature meter, you have that little orange meter as the alternative case.
갇힌 사람들이 보여. 마물 뒤쪽에 있어. 마물이 극도로 흥분한 상태야. 언제 공격해도 이상하지 않아. 어서 가자. 차족빛 그림자.
What is that?
하늘을 울리는 내음. 시작하자. 백조의 창가를 그대에게. 필요해.
구해주셔서 감사합니다. 아니었으면 저희는 벌써 잡아먹혔을 거예요.
감사합니다. 정말 감사.
아닙니다. 마무리 쉽게 돌아오진 못할 테니 이 방향으로 대피하세요. 뒤는 저희가 맡겠습니다.
고맙습니다. 자, 어서 가죠. 이쪽.
주변을 확인해봤는데 그 마물은 물러간 것 같아. 우리가 있는 한 당분간은 돌아오지 못할 거야. 덩치는 작아도 본성이 사나운 마무리였어. 녀석의 우리가 너무 늦지 않아서 다행이야. 갇혀있던 사람들이 전부 빠져나갔으니 우리도 나가자.
잠깐, 이 영역 뭔가 좀 특이해.
Isn't that just one of those? No, it's not a prism thingamajig. Ah, is this the 5-star weapon that they teased about?
이게 뭐지? 나도 모르겠어. 돌아온 건가?
녀석의 동족이야.
Oh yeah, so unlike the previous regions, you can actually
뛰자.
already get the cryo ability for the traveler. But of course, I would advise against it because when the traveler changes elements, you know, you have to level up the talent all over again. Even your basic normal attack has to be leveled up.
고마워. 바로 앞이 출구야.
Another happy landing. Alright, what is this? Traveler's Path. When the traveler equips this, their attack will increase by 16% for 8 seconds after they hit an opponent. At the same time, they will also regenerate 3 elemental energy. This effect can trigger once every 5 seconds. It has crit rate. Okay, and holy smokes, unlike all the weapons, this one has 6 stars. I mean, like, the refinement can go up to rank 6. Or, yeah, 6, not 5. Yeah. Because you know how, like, when you refine, you increase the weapon's rank? Oh, no, that's Ascension. Never mind. My bad. No. The refinement is still 5. Wait. Never mind. No, there is... No, there's just only 1 for now. Anybody could use it, but the bonus stuff is only applies to the traveler. And I cannot level it up. Oh, okay, that's why. That's fine. Hey, at least they didn't lock away the unlike the previous region, you don't have to wait multiple chapters just for the traveler to learn how to use cryo.
인원수대로 모두 무사히 구출했어. 다시는 누가 가까이 가지 않도록 얼음 동굴 입구에도 경고판을 세워뒀고. 너 솜씨 좋더라. 이름이 뭐야? 전에는 못 본 것 같은데 앞으로 기억해둘게. 그럼 또 보자. 산드로네님, 안녕하세요. 얘기 들었어. 구조를 잘 맞췄다지? 역시 너희에게 맡기길 잘했네. 오데트, 넌 공연하러 온 거야? 아니요. 우인단의 임무로 근처에 있다가 우연히 무너지는 소리를 들었습니다. 본인 소개를 안 했나 보구나? 이쪽은 스네즈나야 성에서 가장 주목받는 수석 발레리나야. 코롤료프스키 극단의 두 진주라고 하면 바로 여기 오데트와 수석 소프라노 보다니차를 두고 하는 말이지. 동시에 오데트는 아주 유망한 우인단 단원이기도 해. 현재로선 시뇨라라는 이름을 이어받을 가능성이 가장 큰 인재지. 한때 로잘린이 가장 아끼던 부하 중 하나였어. 지금의 기술도 대부분 로잘린한테 배운 거야.
과찬이세요. 로잘린이 가장 아꼈던 사람이라니. 그럼 아니다. 굳이 어색해지게 이 얘기를 먼저 꺼낼 필요는 없지.
Damn.
산드로네님 쪽 상황은 어떤가요?
이쪽도 완벽하게 끝냈어. 설비 보강을 전부 마쳤지. 플로니아가 없어서 시간이 더 들긴 했지만
I feel like
결과는
it's gonna be
똑같아.
brought up eventually. No secret is held back forever.
마무리 불러온 폭설이 석 달은 더 쏟아진다 해도 이제 이 설비들이 무너질 일은 없어. 일을 다 끝냈으니 우리도 더 이상 이 눈보라 속에 머물 필요 없겠지. 스네즈나야 성에서 사람을 보내 조사한 다음 보상안을 마련할 거야. 이번에는 내가 사고 보고서까지 써야 할 것 같아. 대형 설비 고장과 얽혀 있으니까. 판탈로네 쪽에서 예산을 승인하고 그 다음 풀시넬라 쪽에서 보상안을 확정해야 해. 양쪽이 서로 싸우다가 그럭저럭 받아들일 만한 결론이 나오면 그제야 시행되는 거지. 절차는 대충이래. 빠르면 보름, 늦으면 2달도 넘게 걸려. 어쩔 수 없어. 사무실에 비슷한 요형의 보고서가 산더미처럼 쌓여 있거든.
지금은 눈이 좀 잦아들었지만 마물의 영향으로 언제 또 거세질지 몰라. 난방에 쓸 에너지도 없는데 보상까지 늦어진다니. 당장 치명적인 문제는 아니라 해도 현 상황은 뭔가 단단히 잘못됐어.
됐어. 멍 때리지 말고 스네즈나의 성으로 돌아가자. 너 검이 바뀌었네?
동굴에서 주웠는데 손에 잘 맞더라고.
넌 별 희한한 검이랑도 인연이 생기는구나.
그래도 안 되는 건 안 되는 거야. 이건 관례야. 몇 년 동안 다들 이렇게 해왔다고.
I wonder if it's possible to take a scenic route. Can the train face the other way, or is it just a one-way trip? I don't mind taking the scenic route. I think it's only one direction. I don't think it can flip. Because there is not just our personal train, but there is another that roams around freely. Oh wait, it's still here. What? Yep, it goes to the scenic route. Alright, that's fine. At the meantime, so some new fresh gameplays of Insomniac's Wolverine game came out. And yeah, it looks like an Insomniac video game, that's for sure. But people were quick to start hating on it because it turns out Insomniac has teamed up with a company that people really despise. And I'm sure you... Oh, what the heck? There's a tunnel cave. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back here and check it out. Yeah, a certain company called Sweet Baby Inc., who has been a plague to the gaming industry. They were also responsible for a couple of games like Alan Wake 2, Spider-Man 2, and yeah, they're just games that still play well. It's just the way how they try to add the word diversity into their games. But then also forgot the part of adding character development and adding fun into their games. So yeah, you know, people just don't like it. So should be somewhat safe to say that the Wolverine game, when it comes out next month, I think it comes out next month, I bet it's still gonna sell in a million, but it's probably not gonna be, it's not gonna do as great as what Insomniac hopes. Well, yeah, especially after today's reveal, and yeah, Insomniac teaming up with a company that people don't like, that has damaged many other gaming franchises. Yeah, of course, they're gonna be like, yeah, no, just say no, don't buy, that's all you have to do. That's what they do. That's what some people did with Halo Campaign Evolved. When people found out Halo Studios was having struggles with the game's development, even arguing amongst each other, and then there's actually a company that helped them, but then left halfway through the game's development. And that company got uncredited, but the people were credited at least. But yeah, people were just like, yeah, Campaign Evolved was doomed from before even release. And it was pretty much so because, oh shoot. Wait. At least let me mark it. Anyways, as I was saying, yeah. And yeah, it's proven that it was doomed because, yeah, Microsoft was ready to bring down the hammer on them and basically say, yeah, we knew your games, that we knew Halo Campaign Evolved was gonna do bad, so yeah, we're gonna lay you all off. Bethesda was also doing their part too. As for Marvel Tokon, well, I know for a fact that the game is selling pretty well on PlayStation. PC, well, at least the latest patch fixed some of the issues, but the problem is still, you know, still there. Always mark your point of interest. So that way at least you remember where the important item is. And yeah, Arc System work, they did say they're still working hard on it. And there's even some he said, she said moments of people saying, oh, the PC version was sabotaged by Sony. I imagine that could be true, but Sony had nothing to do with it. They're not the developers. But then again, hush money can be a thing. But then again, would Arc System Work really try to lie? Even they wouldn't be that stupid to take any kind of hush money, would they? In any case, yeah, I actually tried out the survival mode in Marvel Tokon after I heard that you can unlock color scheme for all characters. My highest was 79. I got bested by a Doom boss fight. He was fast, strong, but very fast. And that was only on my first try, and I knew what I was getting myself into, because you know how it is in fighting games in survival mode. The higher the higher you get, the harder the CPUs become. But unlike most survival modes, Marvel Tokon survival mode is like a roguelike kind of element, where you get to collect character cards that gives you buffs and even debuffs. So it's a nice fresh take. Normally I don't really play a lot of survival mode, survival modes in fighting games. Usually because I don't do well in those. And BlazBlue gave me PTSDs. Because I still remember BlazBlue's survival mode. Only in round 2, the CPU suddenly went from level 1 to level 9, and I'm like, wait, what? How is this allowed? And this was the first Blaze Blue game. That's not survival mode. Survival mode doesn't jump the CPU's difficulty from level 1 to 9 on the second match, or the second character. But yeah, nah, the survival mode is pretty fun. And I look forward to Phoenix Cyclops and future DLC characters. Whoever is next in line. And speaking of DLC characters, Team Ninja has confirmed. Team Ninja has confirmed that their first DLC character is coming out in September. Oh, jeez. September 10th, I think. Oh my god. Why can't I stand? Yeah, there we go. Which way? Where is it? They want me to use the thing? Huh. Okay.
그 난리를 친 게 고작 이것 때문이었어?
Can one character breathe a little life back into a game that is dead on arrival? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But it wouldn't be the last, that's for sure. Something tells me they have more characters on the works. And then Team Ninja's, there's another DLC. Oh, hey, it's Shield. Neo 3's first ever DLC expansion comes out next week. So, they got their hands full
떠오르는 실세.
from an RPG to a fighting game.
방금 높으신 분들의 질문 공세에서 간신히 빠져나온 참이야. 너까지. 파트너. 오랜만이야. 날 찾아왔었다며? 얼마나 반가웠는지 몰라? 그리고 오데트, 너도 왔구나. 오색 얼음 마을에서 같이 돌아온 모양.
순조로웠습니다.
그쪽은 어때? 특이한 상황 있었어?
똑같지 뭐. 한겨울 계획의 연장을 반대하는 목소리가 계속 커지고 있어. 모의 투표 결과도 낙관적이지 않았어. 풀치넬라 영감조차 수염을 떨며 못마땅해 할 정도야.
심각하네. 풀치넬라가 그러는 건 흔한.
내 말이 이 기세를 꺾으려면 강경한 수단을 쓰는 게 가장 쉽겠지만 그래.
미안한데 꼭 묻고 싶은 게 있어.
물론이지.
한겨울 계획을 반대하는 목소리에 어떻게 대처할지 고민하는 것 같은데 대체 뭘 위한 계획이길래 너희 둘 다 스네즈나의 사람들 편에 서지 않는 거야?
역시 내가 눈여겨본 파트너야. 말 한번 거침없군.
지금 이게 무슨 소리야? 내가 스네즈나야 사람들 편이 아니라니?
어떻게 집행관님한테 이렇게 함부로 말하지?
지금 우리를 몰아세우는 거야?
진정해, 산드로네. 이건 내가 설명할게. 난 무슨 말인지 이해해. 할 수만 있다면 나도 당장 네 쪽에 서고 싶은 마음이야. 사실 내 입장은 너와 크게 다르지 않아. 평의회에서 반대표만 던지지 않을 뿐이지. 그렇게 했다간 여왕님이 날 가만두지 않으실 거거든. 우인단 병사들 중엔 스네즈나야 성 밖에 작은 마을 출신이 많아. 난 그들을 위해 목소리를 내고 그들을 책임져야 해. 그런 마을들의 상황이 어떤지는 너도 봐서 알지? 나 참 나도 바다모래 마을 출신이야. 그쪽 형편도 썩 좋진 않아.
Mm-hmm.
여왕님은 스네즈나야 사람들을 위해 보다 장기적이고 안전한 미래를 계획하고 계셔. 네 눈엔 한겨울 계획이 여러 가지 문제를 일으키는 것처럼 보이겠지만
Yeah, people are freezing.
여왕님이 그리는 미래와 비교하면 지금의 대가는 감수할 만해. 냉정하게 들리겠지만 세상의 모든 일이 옳고 그름으로 명확하게 나뉘는 건 아니. 나와 산드로네는 한겨울 계획에 반대하지는 못하지만 평의회에서 계속 의문을 제기하고 있어. 한겨울 계획을 멈추지 않더라도 시도할 수 있는 일은 많아. 우리도 움직이고 있고 풀치넬라 영감도 나름대로 노력하고 있지. 난 여왕님의 뜻을 존중하고 그들의 결정을 신뢰해. 하지만 동시에 이 땅을 사랑하는 평범한 사람이기도 하지. 그러니 내가 그들을 외면하는 일은 절대 있을 수 없어.
평의의 의견 대립을 낳는 건 사리사욕이나 악의가 아니야. 다들 이 시기를 최대한 안정적으로 넘기길 바라고 있어. 다만 지금 상황에서는 양쪽을 다 만족시키기가 어렵다 보니 두 가지 악수 중에 차악을 고를 수밖에 없어. 겉보기에
It's more
썩
like
좋지
a pick your
않더라도 말이야.
poison, sounds like.
하지만 그렇다고 해서 우리가 여왕님께 맹목적인 충성만 바치고 스네즈나의 현실을 외면하고 있다는 건 아니야. 우리
오세거른 마을의 사고를 들었을 때 산드로네는 곧장 사람들을 구하러 나섰어. 싸움밖에 모르던 타르탈리아조차 이제는 의원이라는 직책을 짊어지고 분주하게 일하고 있어.
우릴 너무 곤란하게 하지 말아줘. 나도 알아. 여왕 폐하의 의도를 이해하지 못하면 그 입장을 지지할 수도 없겠지. 너도 아마 들었겠지만 여왕님은 지금 군대를 이끌고 출정을 나가셨어. 눈보라를 거세게 만든 마물을 토벌하려고. 그 마물만 쓰러뜨리면 눈앞의 에너지 위기도 훨씬. 지금 여왕님이 오랜 염원을 이루는 일에 전념하고 계시는 건 맞지만 그 와중에도 마물 토벌에 힘을 쓰고 계시잖아. 그분이 그리는 미래에서 스네즈네아와 이 땅의 백성들이 아무 의미도 없다면 뭐하러 이런 일을 하시겠어? 방금 한 말은 다 진심이야. 번지르르하게 꾸며내는 말은 오늘 평의회에서 이미 다 써버렸어.
Diplomacy.
그래도 전 이 모험가의 생각을 높이 평가해요. 두 집행관님의 입장은 분명하지만 평의회 안에는 여전히 자기 처지에 얽매여 본심과 다른 선택을 하는 이들도 많으니까요. 높으신 분들의 심기를 거스르더라도 마음속의 옳고 그름을 솔직하게 말할 수 있는 것, 전 귀한 품성이라고 생각해요.
맞아. 사정을 뻔히 아는 사이가 아니었으면 평범한 사람한텐 우리도 이렇게까지 설명.
실례지만 이 모험가에게 다른 신분도 있나요? 두 집행관님과 이렇게 허물없이 이야기를 나누다니.
그건
아직 소개 안 했던가?
이걸 어떻게 소개해? 난 남의 상처를 일부러 들추는 사람이 아니라고.
전 이 모험가의 이름만 알지 이 사람이 어떤 일을 해왔는지는 잘
It's
몰라요.
something
무슨 일이 있었나요?
that the traveler has done.
결국 로잘린 얘기를 피해가긴 어렵겠네.
아니, 됐다. 이쯤 되면 더 숨길 수도 없겠네. 이 친구는 여러 나라에서 명성이 자자한 그 여행자야. 몬드에선 용의 재앙을 해결했고 리월에선 내가 버린 소등을 수습해줬지. 그리고 이나즈마에서
Oh, that didn't take long. I did say we were getting to that.
어전 시합에 참가해 로잘린을 이겼어.
Yeah.
미안. 너희 둘이 엮일 일이 많지 않을 거라고 생각해서 굳이 이것까지 말 안 했어.
아닙니다. 이미 오래된 일이고
Long time ago. Are you sure?
그러고 보니 극단에 연습이 있는 걸 깜빡했네요. 죄송하지만 먼저 실례하겠습니다.
전에 내가 말했지? 오데트는 로잘린이 가장 아끼던 부하였어. 둘 사이가 좋지는 않았지만 말이야. 로잘린 자체가 친구가 많은 사람은 아니었지만 어쨌든 사람이 죽고 나면 웬만한 갈등은 의미를 잃기 마련이잖아.
너무 마음에 두지 마. 오데트 말대로 이미 오래전 일이잖아. 오데트는 로잘린이랑 성격이 달라. 조금만 시간을 주면 스스로 잘 정리할 거라고 봐. 그러고 보니 페이모는 안 보이네?
몸이 아파서 예제 식당에서 쉬고 있어. 우리가 나올 때 사람을 붙여서 지키게 해뒀지.
그랬구나. 힘들겠네. 포니아가 어렸을 때가 떠오르는걸? 걔도 찬바람을 못 견뎌서
늘 아팠거든. 침대에 누워 기침하는 걸 보면 나도 얼마나 마음이 쓰이던지. 그래도 워낙 속 깊은 아이라 누가 보러 오면 항상 웃어주고 한 번도 투정 부리지 않았어. 페이몬도 분명 속 깊은 아이일 거야. 너도 일손이 모자라지? 실력 좋고 믿을 만한 부하를 둘 보내서 교대시켜줄게. 페이몬이 안전하게 쉴 수 있도록.
그럼 좋지. 이쪽으론 네 부하들이 더 전문가잖아.
천만에. 지금 하고 싶은 일이 있잖아. 안심하고 가서 해. 나중에 내가 네 편에 안 섰다고 뭐라 하면 안 된다.
그 사람을 만났어?
글쎄, 총괄관의 최근 행보는 우리한테도 비밀이라 내가 따로 연결해주긴 어려워. 네가 말해주지 않았으면 난 그 사람이 계속 글루포프에만 있고 남쪽엔 간 적 없는 줄 알았을걸. 그럼 난 페이몬을 지킬 경호 인력을 보내러 갈게. 마침 글루포프로 돌아가서 처리해야 할 일도 있거든.
나도 당장 사고 보고서부터 써야 해. 그럼 이쯤에서 헤어지자.
다들 쉽지 않은 상황이구나. 그래도 타르탈리아 말이 맞아. 나에겐 하고 싶은 일이 있고 알루시한테 가서 오색얼음 마을을 도울 방법이 없는지 물어보자.
And Catherine was just watching. Good thing I don't always have to place a marker on where the plants are growing, since you can now just select the go to collect and it'll pinpoint known locations. Not all, mind you. That's like one little stiff thing about the game's mechanics on that. It'll show you where the item is, but yeah, not all of the locations, just most of it. Still, it's better than none. Or little.
이상하네. 이 검 저절로 떨리는 것 같아.
Oh, does it power up at the
신상이
statue?
가까워질수록 떨림이 뚜렷해져. 설마 이 검 일곱 신상과 관련이 있는 걸까? 하지만 손을 대봐도 이 검은 특수한 영역에서 손에 넣은 거였지? 그럼 어루몬스의 힘을 한번 사용해 볼까?
Oh, so they're just gonna force it in, huh? I can switch it later then. Oh, I have enough, I think. Oh yeah, I forgot about those keys. Power of cryo.
성공이야. 진짜 뭔가 비밀이 있나 봐.
Make contact. Oh, so that's how you level, or is it supposed to level up the sword? Oh.
무슨 일이 일어난 건진 모르겠지만 검의 힘이 조금 강해진 것 같아. 다른 일곱 신상을 발견하면 거기서도 시험해봐야겠어.
Well, at least that answers my question on how you level up the weapon. There's a total of how many? 4, 5. Holy smokes, that's a long cooldown. Free weapon? Yes. It is a free weapon, but it seems like the only way to level up the weapon is to use the skill on the Statue of the Seven. Well, first you have to have the Traveler resonate the power of Cryo, so that she can use the Cryo skill. And then it seems like to level up that weapon, I have to activate the skill onto the statue. Well, yep, see what I mean? Once you change the Traveler's element, it's back to level 1 for everything. Which isn't too much of a hassle, since as of now, you can freely choose whichever talent material. However, we don't know what material aside of this material. We don't know what other materials the Traveler needs. So, because it's different for each element she changes. Oh, right, and then there's completely different constellations. But at least constellations, you just progress through the story to unlock more. Enhanced sword. But hey, it's nice that that Hoyoverse is giving away a free weapon, but leveling up the weapon is different. It's now a different method. You're not using materials. You're not using EXP. You're just going to each statue and slapping a skill attack on it, and then, yeah. And as of now, there's only 5 statues right now. Obviously that, because, this is not all of the region. Yeah, see, they only show 5 when there's a total of 7. Oh yeah, that's right, because just like characters, the weapons can... Wait. No, the weapons can never level up to 100. It's just the characters. Unless those last 2 branches are not level caps, just further enhancements. Well, regardless, it's level 90 now already. But we gotta wait until the next few updates for the remaining 2 statues to be found. Because yeah, obviously there's still more to discover, yeah? But hang on, at the meantime, I need... Actually, wait, I just realized something. Does the Traveler have any kind of elements? Or... No. Yeah, no. Let me just resonate back to Pyro for now. Oh, the refinement rank went up. I should probably switch, yeah? Yeah, of course. Coming soon. Yep. In the next couple of months. Maybe by before Christmas, the remaining 2 statues will be available. And then just in time for Christmas, maybe the Cryo Archon will be playable. But that remains to be seen until, you know, until that day comes. I'm interested to know if how, in what way will the Traveler befriend with the Cryo Archon, considering the Traveler's experience getting in the way. Well, not always.
그런 일을 하면 나도 알지. 스네즈나야 성에서 오는 지원은 일부러 늦어지거나 중간에 떼이진 않지만 그걸 기다리는 가장 모순적인 점도 이거야. 긴급 구호 물자가 제때 도착하지 않으면 그걸 어떻게 긴급 구호라고 부를 수 있겠어? 꼭 그렇진 않아. 이슬마을의 수정석이 시장에 풀릴 수도 있어. 우리가 이슬마을의 에너지 문제를 해결했잖아. 그건 그동안 닫혀있던 수문을 지금까지 누적된 횡령분이 주민들에게 한꺼번에 돌아갔으니 물론 수정석을 비축해두고 천천히 써도 되고 에너지원의 가격도 계속 오를 추세지만
This is starting to sound like
지금
gas
수정석
prices.
시세면 보통 사람은
And
한몫
yeah,
단단히 챙길 수
when you
있는 정도거든.
when the comparisons are met, it's literally the case.
사장님, 장부에
When
제 물품 대금
the
나온
essential
거
thing
얼마돼요?
becomes rare and hard to get, people will put a huge price on
확인해
it.
볼 테니 기다려. 듣자니 사비로
Just like the
수정석을
Rams,
사는
man. Xbox had to increase the price on the Series X. Now it's almost the same price as a PlayStation. $1,000.
네, 부족하면 제가 더
That took
보태서라도
effect
살수 있는 만큼
since the
사보려고요.
beginning of August.
됐어. 넌 스네즈나에 온 지 얼마 안 돼서 먹고 입는데도 돈이 들어갈 거 아니야.
자, 돈 여기 있어. 시장에 가서 한번 찾아봐. 남아있는 수정석이
그렇겠죠. 일단 한번 가볼게. 어디 보자. 어?
알료샤, 그리고 안녕.
둘이 아는 사이일 줄은 몰랐네. 성에서 자잘한 소일거리도 좀 하고 있거든. 극장 청소나 소품 운반 같은 거. 그래서 데스타 오데트랑도 몇 번 마주친 적이 있어. 이렇게 눈보라 치는 날엔 사냥에만 목매지 않을 줄도 알아야 돼.
맞아. 우리 쪽도 가끔 일손이 부족하고.
오세거런 마을 일은 잘 해결됐다고 하지 않았나? 근데 소품이라도 고르러 왔어?
아니, 극장에 돌아간 후에도 오세걸음 마을 일 때문에 마음이 어수선해서 춤에 집중이 안 되더라고. 그래서 내가 할 수 있는 일이 있을까 싶어서 와봤어. 응? 너도 그래? 그래서 여기 있는 거구나. 집행관님 앞에선 내 입장을 함부로 드러낼 수가 없어. 나 같은 평범한 우인단 단원은 한겨울 계획이 무엇을 위한 일인지 모르니까. 알 수 없으니 이해할 수 없고, 이해할 수 없으니 두고 볼 수 없는 거야.
요즘은 다들 비슷한 마음일 거야. 돕고 싶어도 마음에 걸리는 게 많지. 그래서 포효단 같은 조직이 생겨난.
그것도 하나의 방법이긴 하지. 하지만 그런 조직에는 다른 위험도 따라. 우인단에서 권장하는 방식은 아니야.
통제를 잃기 쉽고 그 뒤에 추적도 어렵다는 거지. 하긴 그런 사건을 몇 건 듣긴 했어.
산드론에는 오데트가 시뉴라라는 이름을 이을 가능성이 가장 높다고 했지. 그렇게 된다면 한겨울 계획 뒤에 숨은 사정도 알 수. 하지만 지금은 굳이 묻지 말자.
무슨 생각해? 입장이 행동을 제한하는 이유가 되어선 안 된다고 생각하는 점은 우리 둘 다 같다고 생각해. 로잘린이 다른 나라에서 무슨 일을 했는지 알아. 네 판단은 틀리지 않았어. 그러니까 너무 마음에 두지 마. 너희는 여기서 뭐해?
시장에 수정석 재고가 있다고 해서 좀 사볼까 하고 왔어.
Oh, she did more than going things out of field. She punched Venti. But I say that action she did was justified.
잘 됐네. 나도 그것 때문에 왔거든. 그럼 돈은 내가 낼게. 임무
When
예산으로 경비
Signora's
처리하면 돼.
when Signora was crying for help, hoping that the Venti would come and save her loved ones, he never came.
본질적으로는 구호가 제때 이루어지지 않아서 생긴 문제잖아. 사비를 쓰기보단 나라 돈으로 처리하는 게 맞아.
하긴 꽤 큰 지출이긴 해.
It wasn't survivor's guilt, but there was rage. And chances are she probably would have, she probably has like a thing against Archons. And considering the recent promos that Hoyoverse has
정보
been
주세요.
pumping out,
영수증 하나 부탁드릴게요.
showing the social side, it does make you feel bad that, you know, she had friends back at home, but then she kind of, again, goes overboard.
맞아. 신청 유형은 임무 예산으로 기재하되 비고의 긴급 구호권이라고 꼭 명시해줘. 안 그러면 일반 경비원들한테
And
적용
honestly,
못 받아.
I'm a little conflicted on that.
그럼 이 열차로
Like,
준비해주세요.
yes, she did some bad
규정상
things,
한겨울
but
계획 기간에 크레스니크 수정석을
she
운송할
wasn't
경우
entirely a
출발
bad
1시간
person.
전까지 열차칸을 추가할 수 있어요. 이 정도면 문제 없겠어. 열차는 우인단 경비가 목적지까지 호송해 줄 거야.
네가 우인단 일을 하는 건 처음 봐. 무대 위에서 움직일 때처럼 막힘이 없네.
과찬이야. 그냥 어릴 때부터 우인단 일에 쏟은 시간이 춤에 들인 시간만큼 많았을 뿐이지.
너 오늘 하루 종일 밖에 있었지? 페이몬은 좀 어때?
왜 그래? 페이몬이 누군데?
여행자의 파트너야. 스네즈나에 오자마자 감기에 걸려서 몸이 좀 안 좋아.
너한테 아주 소중한 사람이겠구나. 그런 와중에도 스네즈나야 사람들의 문제를 도우러 뛰어다니다니.
어차피 이제 할 일도 없으니 나도 페이몬한테 갈래.
나도 같이 가도 될까? 전에 오세거름 마을에 갔다가 받은 사탕도 있고 감기 기운이 있을 때 어떻게 하면 낫는지도 나름 알고 있거든.
그래, 그럼 가자. 잘 모르겠지만 둘 사이에 있던 어색한 기류는 사라진 것 같네.
I just had a thought. How far is this? Fontaine is right here. Okay, I like to imagine whenever Archelino is you know asked to be summoned. I imagine the travel isn't that far. But when you consider as a game, when you're as the player, yeah, that's a long travel from foot to sea. Yeah. That's definitely a long travel. But outside of that, it seems like most of the time people just commute by boat between regions. Oh no, this is some side quest. Oh no. More furries. They're everywhere. I didn't mean to stumble upon this. honestly, I was not expecting Hoyoverse to add in these kind of types of enemy mobs. Most of them, most of the time you've seen them just make, monsters, abyss monsters, and even just humanoid enemies. But this, well, once you kind of get used to the biome style here, it makes sense. I like how you can tell what element they wield based on that crystallized color. I mean, bears I was expecting. And yes, there are natural regular bears, not the humanoid ones. They only drop meat. Oh, wait, you're no bear, you're a bull. Of some sort. Yeah. Because you know what this region is based off of, right? I mean, come on, the structure should look very familiar to based on a real life iconic building in the motherland. Where is that waypoint? Which building do I need to go inside to get that waypoint? The more I look at this, the more I see it as like, literally like Belobog from Honkai Star Rail. The snow biome, the brick, the heatings everywhere here and there. Can't say much about the interior though.
안녕하세요. 죄송하지만 방 안에 환자분이 휴식.
무슨 상황이야?
아, 죄송합니다. 혹시 여행자님이신가요? 그렇다면 모험 핸
Our adventure book has
정말 본인이시군요. 아, 실례했습니다. 그렇다고 옛들 식당 영업에 지장을 줄 수도 없었습니다.
adventure book has been with
지금은
us
저
since the
말고도
start of
몇몇
our journey
동료들이
almost.
식당 안팎에 흩어져 있습니다. 전부 사복 차림이니 안심하셔도 됩니다.
이렇게 엄청난 대우를 받고 있을 줄이야.
타르탈리아님께서 직접 지시하신 특별 임무인 만큼 저희는 반드시 더 이상 방해하지 않겠습니다. 들어가시죠.
Oh, she's floating about.
여행자 알려샤 돌아왔구나. 그리고 여긴 새로운 친구야?
안녕, 난 오데트야. 오늘 여행자랑 잠시 함께 움직였어.
우인단 사람이었구나. 넌 정말 우인단이랑 때려야 뗄 수 없는 인연인가 봐. 점점 나아지고 있어. 며칠만 있으면 같이 다닐 수 있을 거야. 그 의사 말이 맞았어. 근데 지금은 손발이 아직 조금 차가워.
나한테 좋은 물건이 있어.
이게 뭐야? 얼음 속에 든 불꽃? 이거 진짜 얼음 맞아? 어떻게 불도 타오르고 얼음도 안 녹지?
눈썰미가 좋네. 맞아, 이건 불꽃 호박이라고 해. 나도 감기에 걸릴 때가 있었는데 이걸 머리맡에 두면 금방 나아지곤 했어. 잠깐 빌려줄게.
따뜻한 기운이 느껴져. 신기하다. 이름이 오데트라고 했지? 너희는 어떻게 알게 된 거야?
꽤 기운차 보이네. 마음이 놓여. 조사한다던 일은 진전이 좀 있어? 그래도 예상은 하고 있었지. 그쪽이 쉽게 정보를 흘릴 리가 없잖아. 포요단이라. 글쎄, 포요단 멤버는 다 자기 정체를 숨기고 활동해. 일단 준비는 해볼 테니까 내일 코를레프스키 극단으로 와.
다들 뭐 좀 마실래? 내가 바에 다녀올게.
나는 따뜻한 우유. 오늘은 따뜻한 걸 마시는 게 좋겠어. 둘이서만 계속 속닥거리지 말고 이따가 다 얘기해줘야 돼. 오늘 있었던 일 다 들려줘. 보여줘. 꼭 케이블 극단 같다. 듣는 것만으로도 얼마든지 모험이 될 수 있구나.
Hang on, one thing at a time. Rest until the next following day. Oh, that's bright. Excuse me.
여기 사장님이 최신 신문을 보여주겠대.
I'm still on the. I'm still leaning on the idea that it's more than just a cold that she's experiencing. There's the souvenir shop, but I doubt it's even open. So I've heard Green Goblin is already broken. His glider can actually do something much worse than mix-ups and overhead. I think it is Green Goblin's glider, just him alone can cause a mix-up. Oh, trust me, but at the very least, I can trust Arc System Work will be working on a balanced patch real soon. Because if more and more people choose Green Goblin, they're gonna see the problem, and all it takes is just one extra frame or two to make Green Goblin not be able to do that. Oh yeah, trust me, that's gonna happen. You Green Goblin mains are gonna go down. You're gonna have to start altering your strategy very soon. Hopefully before EVO France, which is October. I heard that Sonic Fox didn't like the game, and yet he's playing it because of what people are saying. He's doing it for the money. So much so that he actually participated in the CEO tournament as I speak, which is happening now, I think. And it's a local tournament. Oh, if Sonic Fox somehow wins, I think he needs to start eating his own words about Marvel Tokon. Like, you know, like, oh, hello, who are you?
네, 확인 끝났습니다. 이쪽으로 입장해 주세요.
Anyways, yeah, like how he hated the game. But if he's playing it, does he really hate it? Probably not. Maybe he's acting like a tsundere.
왜 그래? 여긴 스네즈나의 정재계 인사들도 드나드는 곳이니까 경비가 삼엄할 만도 하지. 근데 이번엔 우인단의 군수공 부대까지 나와 있네. 봤어? 발레리라고 맨 뒤에서 무표정하게 서 있던 사람. 그 사람은 특수 임무대 소속인데 여기서 볼 때마다 하는 일은 딱 하나뿐이야. 미티아라는 사람을 찾는 거지. 연구원이라는데 사무실에 얌전히 붙어있는 타입은 아닌가 봐. 그 사람이 제일 좋아하는 탈주 장소 중 하나가 극장이래. 뭐 우리랑은 별로 상관없는 일이지만 가자. 곧 공연이
Oh,
시작될
it'll
거야.
be something for us to worry about later. ZZZ's next Phase 2 character banner is gonna go live next week
제법 근사하지?
with Sigrid, the horse girl. But then just a reminder, The current new character, no, her banner actually stays. It's actually more almost like a month long actually. I think that was intentional. I think they want to, it's like a chance for most players to be able to obtain Ramiel, or however you pronounce her name. If her banner is, considering that her banner lasts that long.
아, 폰타인에 있는 극장 말이야?
Yeah.
영상은 익히 들었는데 실제로 어떻게
That's definitely an
생겼는지는 못 봤어.
anniversary purpose.
자, 여기야. 공연이 곧 시작되겠다. 죄송하지만 실례하겠습니다.
늦었으면 조용히 해.
뭐야 이 사람. 됐어. 굳이 상대하지 말자.
아, 나왔다.
I mean, yeah, he's the one
오늘 내가
sitting in the
소개시켜줄
middle.
사람이야. 극단의 수석 소프라노 보디아니차.
I've already seen fan art of this character. Is she a Hydro? I think she is. I'm already seeing bubbles. Oh yeah, no, I see it. Hydro. So why is it a delusion instead of a vision? Unless she too is part of the Fatus as well.
이쪽으로 가면 대기실이야. 미리 연락해뒀으니
Or is that everybody in
보디아니차가
this
기다리고 있을
region?
거야.
Because I see Alyosha also has a delusion as well. Because you know how like in most visions are like not silver, no. What color is that? Wait a minute, why is her vision shaped differently? Huh. Anyways. Well, it better not be. It better not actually be a delusion. We've seen what that thing does. Well, at least to ordinary people who cannot withstand its power.
안녕. 실례할게.
아휴, 진짜 속 터져. 들어와.
아, 너희구나.
너희 아는 사이야? 아, 혹시 어제 네가 말한 그 인상 깊었다는 사람?
So I guess it's fair enough to say that we have another fish
난
lady.
그런 말 한 적 없어.
왜 갑자기 모르는 척해? 내가 그 음침한 공장장 얘기를 꺼내기 전에 네가 분명히
너희는 무슨 일로 온 거야?
아, 여행자한테 공연을 보여주려고 데려왔는데 보디아니차의 무대가 감명 깊었다고 하더라고. 그래서 잠깐 얘기도 나누고 사인도 받을까 해서 왔지.
극장에서 일하는
Right.
사람이면 이게 규정 위반이란 건 알 텐데. 대기실은 그런 용도로 쓰는 곳이 아니야.
뭐 어때? 이리 와. 사인? 지금 바로 해줄게. 같이 사진도 찍을까?
네가 좋다면야 뭐. 오늘 내 공연은 다 끝났으니까 너희끼리 얘기 나눠.
Why is there bottles on the floor?
말 지어낸 거 아니야. 오데트가 민망해서 아닌 척한 거지. 오데트가 널 높이 평가하던데 나도 마찬가지야. 옷에 걸은 마을 일은 정말 잘해줬어.
좋아. 오데트도 멀리 갔겠다. 이제 문을 잠글게. 포효단 일은 철저히 비밀로 붙여야 하니까.
알요샤, 너 그걸 말해버리면 어떡해? 아직 외부인이 있잖아.
진정해. 필요한 준비는 다 해왔어.
단장님의 회신이네? 오늘 아침에 온 건가? 가입을 승인한다고... 얘를?
어제 네가 포효단에서 정보를 얻고 싶다며. 아쉽게도 포효단의 정보는 하지만 네가 스네즈나에 온 후로 우린 계속 같이 움직였잖아. 난 너의 너의 방향은 우리 포효단이 가려는 길과도 일치해. 그래서 차라리 더 직접적인 방법을 쓰기로 한 거야. 단장님한테 편지를 써서 네 사정을 간단히 설명했어. 그랬더니 물론 들어올지 말지는 네 의사에 따랐어.
오데트의 말이 전부 사실이고 사람 보는 눈도 틀리지 않았다면 네가 우리 정치를 폭로할 걱정은 안 해도 되겠지? 그래도 깜짝 놀랐어. 날 찾아온 이유가 이거였다니. 그럼 아까 한 말은 오데트가 있어서 그냥 둘러댄 거야? 사실은 내 노래를 그렇게까지 좋아한 건 아니네. 그치? 그래야지.
간단히 소개해줄게. 전에도 말했듯이 포효단은 신분을 숨기고 비밀리에 움직이는 조직이야. 웬만해선 멤버끼리 얼굴 맞댈 일도 없고 서로 누군지도 몰라. 그만큼 독립성이 강하고 그래서 결과가 조직의 원칙에 어긋나지만 않는다면 어떤 수단을 사용하든 그건 개인의 자유야. 절대 구속받지 않아.
어쨌든 표면적으로는 서로 관련 없는 사람들이니까 무슨 일이 생겨도 다른 사람한테 불똥 튈 일 없어.
행동 방식만 자유가 아니라 행동할지 말지 판단하는 것도 자유야. 실제로 포효단에는 아직까지 아무 활동도 안 한 멤버도 많아. 여기에 들어온다고 해서 네 활동에 제약이 생기진 않는다는 거지. 관심 있으면 조직의 원칙을 읽어봐도 좋아. 익명성을 이용해서 악행을 저지를 생각만 아니면 별 문제는 없을 거야.
나도 5번 정도 시도해봤는데 끝까지 읽은 적은 한 번도 없어. 삼류 작가 대본보다 더 재미없거든.
좋아. 그럼 정식 신청서를 준비해 올게. 잠깐.
그게 알료샤가 강아지 기르는 거 너도 알지? 투가린 말이야. 예전에 알료샤가 투가린을 무대 뒤에 데려온 적이 있어. 말을 잘 따르는 것 같길래 같이 놀아주고 고기도 좀 줬지. 그러고 나중에 각자 위장을 한 상태로 포효단 활동을 하는데 투가린이 날 단번에 알아본 거야.
우연이었지. 다만 이 일을 상부에 보고하진 않았어. 그랬다간 곤란한 일이 생길 게 뻔하니까. 예를 들어 뭐 하려면 난 이 극장 일이 꼭 필요하거든. 그나저나 아까 들어올 때 투덜대는 소리가 들리던데.
잘 풀렸으면 내가 그렇게 화가 났겠어? 무대에 오르기 전에 일부러 그 사람한테 말을 붙여봤어. 이스크라 설비 공장 쪽 정보를 캐보려고. 근데 전혀 걸려들질 않더라. 무슨 말을 해도 다 피해가는 거 있지? 그 와중에 불만은 또 어찌나 많은지. 평소엔 늘 귀빈실이었는데 왜 이번엔 일반석이냐? 자리는 왜 이렇게 안 좋냐? 하! 그건 당연한 거 아니야? 귀빈실에 앉고 싶으면 표를 미리 샀어야지. 달랑 하루 남기고 편지를 보내봐야 표는 다 팔리고 없다고. 그 일반석 표도 내가 고생해서 겨우 마련해준 거야. 그 사람 비위 맞춰주려고. 근데
실제로 만나면 그런 사람일 줄 누가 알았겠어. 아, 넌 누군지 모르겠구나. 오늘 네 옆에 앉아있던 그 아저씨야. 인상이 별로였지?
시민들한텐 엄청 열정적이고 가정적인 사장님 이미지야. 하지만 실제로는 호의와 권리조차
kind
구분하지
boss, you
못하는
say?
사람이지. 특혜를 받아도 당연한 줄 안다니까? 극장 표만 해도 그래. 전에 내가 귀빈실을 잡아준 적이 있는데 하나도 안 고마워하더라. 오히려 이번엔 내가 자기 박대한 줄 알아. 돈은 한 푼도 안 내는 주제에 단 한 번도 안 냈어. 그렇게 가정적이면 아내랑 딸도 한번 데려오든지. 난 한 번도 못 봤어.
And that's kind of sus.
진정해, 보다니차.
Sounds like a
좋게 말해서 안
self-entitled
통하면
man.
이제 강경책을 써야지.
Not
그 전에
gentleman, just
신청서
man.
준비됐으니 이거부터 작성해줘.
Man. What is this? code names or something? I like this name. I'll go with that. Race. Primo Jump. Yes, that is. My code name within the organization is okay. Something that. Okay, yeah, that one. Reason for application. My reason. I want to ordinary people. What? That doesn't make sense. I think that might be a typo. Mom told me to give it. What are these reasons? I guess I'll just pick that. So remember, code name, Jabber Fries. Okay, this will just make me look silly. Okay, yeah. Race, Primo Jump.
조금 손볼 곳이 있네. 내가 살짝 고쳐줄게. 아무튼
어.
신청서는 잘 받았어. 이제부터 너도 우리와 같은 포효단 멤버야. 그리고 추구노프는 우리가
I
지금
bet
노리고
she would have like
있는
different reaction quotes based on what you wrote.
이스크라 설비 공장을 조사해서 그곳의 에너지 사용량이 기준을 크게 초과하고 있다는 사실을 발견했어. 직접적인 증거만 잡으면 평의회에 신고해서 공장 가동을 중지시킬 수 있을 거야.
그러면 크리스니크 수정석도
I'd say it's
더
a
필요한
nice
곳으로
change of
분류되겠지.
character trope.
원래는
I was
추구노프랑
expecting
대화를
this young
나누면서
lady to be
정보를
like
캐내려고
soft and
했는데
quiet talking,
생각보다 입이
but she's quite
무겁더라. 어쩔 수
energetic.
없이 다른 방법을 써볼까 해. 오늘 저녁에 극장 단골 중 한 명인 미테를 만나기로 했어.
근데 아까 보니까 발레리도 왔더라. 미티아를 잡으러 온 것 같던데.
걱정 마. 그 사람을 따돌릴 재주가 없었으면 매번 공연 시간에 딱 맞춰 나타나지도 못했을걸? 미타는 아주 유명한 에너지 전문가야. 에너지를 과다 사용했다는 직접적인 증거가 없어도 미타한테 자연스럽게 이 얘기를 흘릴 수는 있어. 미타가 나서서 이스크라 설비 공장의 문제를 지적해준다면 정부도 심각하게 받아들이고 조사에 들어가겠지. 우린 현장에 갈 수 없지만 미타는 그럴 권한이 있어. 그러니까 우리는 미타의 협조를 끌어내기만 하면 돼.
Excuse me.
맞아. 그게 우리가 밝혀내고 싶은 또 다른 일이지. 다만 이건 공장 건보다 성공 가능성이 훨씬 낮을 거야. 그래도 미타는 입이 엄청 무거운 편은 아니래. 기분이 좋아지면 무심코 내뱉을지도?
어때? 너한테도 충분히
좋아. 그럼 너희는 근처에 앉아 식사하는 척하면서 중요한 정보를 기록해줘. 미타는 연극 팬이라 나는 경계하지 않겠지만 너희는 절대 티나면 안 돼. 너희를
그래, 걱정 마. 우리는 제법 잘
맞아. 믿음직하네. 그럼 휴게실에 있는 잡동사니 치우는 것 좀 도와줘.
알겠어. 뭘 정...
Well, that explains all the mess. What time is it? Almost 10:30. Whoa. Wasn't expecting NPCs, but like NPC stuff happening here and there, but okay. So wait, I have to go back to that restaurant place? Okay. Well, someone's certainly a fan. Huh, get it? Does she want me to tell people to leave? doesn't look like I can interact with any of them. Maybe later. Are these interactable? Okay. What are these rules for? Do the staff live here or something? Oh, okay. No, this is a good time as ever to cut it off. But before I do that, or not cut off, I mean like end today for now. I'm not gonna like continue the story off stream because I feel like something important might happen. But yeah, there's at least one thing I can still show. And then yeah, you've probably seen it from the teaser and this. Blah. There's a shooting range of your own at your own personal train station. Also, ammo is always like that by default. Anyway, so yes, Genshin decided to add in a third-person shooter mode, but exclusively here. This is not something you can take outside, let alone, you know, the outfit your traveler wears. Unfortunately, that's only exclusive to the shooter segment. And something similar to the Spiral Abyss, there is the edge of survival, various challenges you can do to earn Primo Gems and other rewards, gun parts, accessories, attachments. And yes, there is a leaderboard, which is not available yet. And since I'm on PlayStation, yes, there is gyro aiming. Doesn't mean my aiming is better, no. I feel like it has something to do with my sensitivity. So anyways, yes, you have your main gun that shoots cryo bullets. You have a homing this is actually your third gun that you get. The second is a grenade launcher. Where is it? Yeah, this. That shoots 3 elements, but right now I only know how to change it to 2. Oh, there's only 1. Maybe that's like an upgrade later? Oh no, you just change it, never mind. But yeah, it acts like a little grenade launcher. And I think I saw earlier that there was like another gun on the wall, but that's later. And you have your own personalized grenade, except it's not like your typical grenade. It's kind of like it's an AOE energy grenade, and you can even change the grenade type. There's pyro, hydro, cryo, and electro. There's various reasons for this thing, for this new gameplay feature, outside of that. In the open world, there's these shadow realms that you have to clear. And then you have to come back here to do the Edge of Survival challenges to unlock more accessories for your weapon attachments. So yeah, it's a nice new feature, permanent feature. Unfortunately, again, it's not something you could just freely switch to and have fun gun blazing. Otherwise, they would have to start giving everybody guns. You can sprint, you can slide, get to cover. I think I can cover from here. Or not, no. Oh, you can go through, okay. But yeah, no, you can take cover. You know, like in most other third-person shooters, you know, i.e. Gears of War.
장전 시작. 유용한 물자네.
What else is there? You cannot climb, that's one thing, one important thing. So don't go committing to the thought like it's Genshin, I can climb up walls. No, you cannot do that. Instead, you just vault over small fences. And make sure you don't have fun sprinting and sliding, because yes, you do have a stamina gauge to keep an eye out on. Very vital, very important, because you will soon find out you'll be fighting against tons of guys with guns and projectiles flying towards you. So yeah, that's the deal with the Traveler's new third-person shooter ability. Oh, is this? What is this? Oh, okay. Also, this is how you increase the stamina and such. Oh yeah, that's because when you find the Shadow Realms, there will be these bats hanging upside down. You shoot at them and you get this shadow wing drop. And yeah, now I'm just discovering what you use them for. Okay, well, how high does it go though? Level 9. Higher Shadow Realm analysis level. Is it just stamina increase? Nope, not even not a single sight of Primogems. But hey, all the other rewards are still good anyways. Okay, but yeah, at least there's a way to level up increase your stamina gauge. Where are we? It sent me all the way here. Okay. What's going on here? Difficult? What's difficult? There's no cryo Oculus anywhere here. I already collected it. Ah yes, you get a journal, adventure journal here. Make sure it just helps keep tracks of what missions you've done, which ones you got to do next. And yeah, they do have the rewards to collect. Not difficult. It's just probably something you'll do naturally. You know, as you play along, you'll accomplish the journal anyways. Also, that's what that sparkling. I was wondering why it was a sparkling. Wonder what happened. I wonder if you take damage if you just stand in front of the train as it's coming. The last open world game, when I tried doing that, it just fades to black and kicks me out to a safer zone. Anyways. So yeah, that'll be it for tonight. And yeah, like I said, I won't continue the story. Oh, there's one there. I won't continue the story until next stream. Because I feel like there's gonna be something amazing that might happen. I mean, it's a Genshin story. It's a Hoyoverse story. Something is bound to happen. Something dramatic. Something unexpected. The more I travel around here, it just kind of reminds me of that one area in Breath of the Wild. And I'm still baffled at the fact that it's a Gerudo region. And like Gerudo Valley has snow? I haven't seen Spider-Man Brand New Day yet, but I did hear it already knocked the ball out of the park. $900 million in the opening. Shoot, I lost track of where that shrine was. But anyways, yeah, good. Well, I can't say a comeback, but hey, good on both Sony and Disney Marvel. Disney really needed it too, considering, well, most of their films and Disney Plus shows have been flops. And speaking of flops, yeah, they finally admitted She-Hulk was a disaster. Okay, I really lost track of that shrine. It was somewhere on the edge. Oh, there it is. And wouldn't you know it? The director who was well, directing that adaptation, she got blacklisted from Hollywood, or I think Disney specifically. They don't want to deal with her anymore. She did not make any, she didn't rack in any money at all. Well, it's good to know that at least Disney is now realizing the cracks of their problems. But is it enough to save Marvel? Probably not. Like, save their IPs? Probably not. They still have a lot of redemption to do. And I'm talking like Konami's level of redemption. Okay, where's the flower? Is it up there? Yeah, remember when Konami was making all the bad decisions? And then suddenly, one day, they were making all the right decisions. Oh, pfft, it was right there.
윤력 덤벼라. 도전. 잠깐 쉬자.
It's still so bizarre just seeing fairies. Fairies in Genshin. I bet Denzel Crocker would freak out. Oh, that reminds me. I saw a YouTube video and I never knew, but maybe I've heard of it, but maybe at the time I didn't care. I didn't know that there was a Jimmy Neutron spin-off show called Planet Sheen. But it was a good thing I didn't even bother watching it, let alone even had any interest. So yeah, I saw a video that basically explained the premise, if there was any at all. And yeah, that's a show that thankfully Nickelodeon made the right choice to pull the plug. It only had one season and that's it. But I actually never realized that Jimmy Neutron only had like 3 seasons. I've watched the Jimmy Neutron movie and show that, yeah, I actually never counted how many episodes that the show had, let alone, yeah, how many seasons. Heck, I don't even know which episode even ends on what season. Yeah, I don't see that series ever coming back. I've heard that the company DNA Productions is not around anymore. You know, the one that has that monkey name, Paul. The other productions, the other company that helped the production of Jimmy Neutron, O Entertainment. Apparently they went under after making one movie that was called Ant Bully, which did not do well at all. So you can imagine like the status situation at the time. People, or the company, could not sustain itself, keep going, and Nickelodeon didn't even bother saving them, so they had to close their doors or something like that. And oh boy, I never noticed that. Never saw how the original pilot show of Jimmy Neutron came out to be. Because oh my god, Goddard still retained his original design, but if you've seen what Jimmy originally looked like, thank goodness we got that. Well, what we got was a better design of Jimmy than their initial pitch. It's good though that despite any lack of original cartoons, especially on subscription services, at least YouTube has small independent teams to fill up that hole. Except there is a problem that I personally have with them. So you have shows like, well, a bunch of shows from Glitch Productions, and then you have the folks who make Has Been Hotel, Hell of a Boss, And more other cartoon shows out there that people are making and sharing on YouTube as pilot shows. So I stand by my point how I said, like, it's good that we're seeing, like, you know, cartoons made with love, creativity, and no corporate greed. Well, except for Has-Been Hotel and yeah, Hell of a Boss, since they are now not owned, but, you know, what's the word? Overseen by Amazon. I mean, as long as Amazon doesn't interfere, then that's fine. But yeah, the problem that I personally have with with these cartoons is they seem to really just have this trope. Yeah, I think trope is a better word. Where it definitely, like, it feels, not feels, no, I'll say feels. It feels a little unhinged, that it's like, it's like they're trying to make a show that outbests Adult Swim, the old Adult Swim. Basically, in other words, make their show as gritty and not mature. What's the word I'm thinking? Well, just basically cater to, like, older audiences, and it's like it's like a trope that I've seen too many times, and it's like nobody wants to try to, you know, do something a little different premise. I don't know. Maybe it's the amount of characters that swear so much, and I'm like, oh yeah, they're trying to just get there. They're just trying to sound like they're the big shots here, and yeah, it kind of works. But at the same time, it's a little overused now, and I think Glitch Production should realize that with many of their shows. But hey, at least the Amazing Digital Circus is done. And no, it does not need another season. It doesn't need any continuation. I feel like, in my opinion, the Amazing Digital Circus ended off in a good way where it feels like it doesn't need to continue. Because, trust me, if they try to continue, it won't live up to the success of the older of the previous. That's at this point that's a gamble. And if it doesn't pay off, then people are only going to remember the first rather than your second. Wonder what happens when you land on that sleigh. So yeah.
머리통이 간지러운가 보군.
주술.
잠깐 쉬자.
제법이군.
Big Mammoth Man. Do you think his name is Manny? Well, I can ascend, but almost there. Oh, free wish. And then on the off side, I was also trying to get one more artifact, but you know how it is, this game and its artifacts. And I hope that I have enough time to go to that domain and freely pick this material. Because right now it's free picks. Because you know how those talent materials go by specific days. I was kind of debating whether or not I should, you know, grind for that and then the artifacts later. That's a tough choice, man. I had to spend all of my resins for the artifacts. I said I was gonna end the stream, but here I am yapping about and still doing stuff on the side. That's not my train, right? No. Can I hop on it? Oh geez, yeah, I can. I guess this is like another way you're supposed to get that Oculus. The one that I was trying to catch from the Hive building. Oh god, whoa, okay. That's a hedgehog? Maybe if you paint it blue, do you think you can run fast? I'm guessing that's the caboose side. And oh, there's actually more than one train? Or is that my train? No, that's not my train. Right? Mine is still back. So there's actually more than... I thought there was only one train going. Like a public train. But there's actually two? Huh. Wait. This would be a good time to experiment on what I asked earlier. Don't worry, I got a healing factor. Alright. It's coming. Alright, well, it's not going at full speed, so it probably just pushed me, right? Yeah. What if I try to stay on it while it goes at full speed? Alright, here we go. I'm gonna try to... Well, on the bright side... Oh, jeez. Well, on the bright side, it doesn't kill you. Or damage you, let alone kill you. But on the other hand, there goes your ride. That's okay. You can just bring. You can just fast travel. But no, you can only call in your own personal train when you're on any of the stations. Is this something that I need to do? Something to place? Or am I supposed to bring something? Wait. Sorry. Nope.
주술.
따라와.
We have yet to understand about the phase here. But then again, do we need? We don't have an explanation. Do we need an explanation about the furries existing in this world? Probably not. Then again, this is the only region where we ever get to see them here. There's a minigame, I'll mark it, I'll do it later. A challenge, not minigame. Who placed that there? Nothing. I was expecting I needed to... Oh! My bad. Oh, that was bad. I pressed the wrong button. Oh, a Stumper Beast. Except it's a winter variation. No, I want your materials, ladies and gentlemen.
오늘은 일단 봐주지.
Furry Fox Lady is out of the fight. Do not attack Stumper Beast, I come in peace. Last time I said that was a bear, but Big Bear could not resist and attacked me. And what did I get out of it? Just raw meat. A whole bunch of it. Alright, so... Am I supposed to bring this cloud, like, close to that, or what? Well, it broke something. What does one do here? What? Okay, well that was weird. Was it just asking me to break those two pillars and then just fly here? Just to reach it? There was like no hints or any kind of like clues as to what you're supposed to be doing. Well, at least I can take that mark off. I wonder if my plants are done. No, not yet. I'll check on them anyways. See how long until they grow again. 22 hours. 22. And how many is that? 8. Yeah. Only 8. Oh well. Oh, I missed one. Huh? What? Excellent fish and lucky fish. What's that supposed to mean? No, they're small. No more. So plus with that 8, that's just 48, and that's 12 left. Dang. Dang. I'm gonna guess until Monday they'll respawn. Wow, good throw. Alright, okay, yeah, this is where I should end it off now. Let's see, tomorrow's Saturday. Well, if I have time, I could probably, hopefully I can stream and we can continue the story and see what will happen next. And if not, then hopefully sometime next week. Anything else? Let's see, Neo 3's DLC is coming up next week, I did say. And I stored more than 1 billion Amritas, so I don't know what. But that's probably not that's probably nothing. They're gonna increase the level cap for sure. Can I go inside the building? And then what else? Is there nothing? You could just climb. Any releases this week, next week, this month? No, I don't think so, right? Where is my phone? Oh wait, yeah. ZZZ's Phase 2 character banner is next week. I can't remember if it was like a Tuesday or a Wednesday. I want to say it might be Tuesday. Uh-oh. This is... I feel like... no, I think this was a thing. Well... Remember a long time... Remember when there was a time we all wished that Kingdom Hearts would be like some kind of like show? Well, it's been confirmed that Disney Plus is gonna have a Kingdom Hearts, the series. But I cannot tell if that's Sora or that's somebody else, because this character does wield the Kingdom Key, but it's shaped differently. And this character that may or may not be Sora has a fur coat of some sort on the back of his neck. Interesting. Oh, and apparently Kingdom Hearts 4 won't come out until late 2027. It was just announced at D23. Huh. This is all part of Tetsuya Nomura's plan. Kingdom Hearts 4 2027 release, yeah. You know, I think that's fair, considering Square doesn't want to put Final Fantasy VII Part 3 and Kingdom Hearts 4 next to each other. But coming out in the same year, well, let's just say Square Enix fans are eating good that year, that's for sure. Okay, yeah, no. I had to do like a double take. Yeah, no. Kingdom Hearts 4 ships in late 2027. Well, after that announcement, what better way than to start playing the entire Kingdom Hearts games all over again, including the rhythm game, which I don't have yet, but wait, that just reminds me. Is there a physical copy of the game, Kingdom Hearts Collection? Let me see.
최근 야외
Okay,
출판사에
well, there's one
이
of the
세계전이
Square
너무
Enix
많아.
store, but
자기들이 속한 세계에 그렇게 불만이 많은 건가?
oh yeah, there is Kingdom Hearts Collection 1-3. But it's not even out yet until October 8th. Oh, I see how it is. But what does this collection consist of? Like, does it have all of it? Oh yeah, it does. Like every single Kingdom Hearts title.
난 변하지 않는 것도 일종의 아름다움이라고 생각해. 하지만 속세에 변하지 않는 게 있을까?
Oh, well, that's good. And yes, it is pretty expensive considering that it's a bunch of games bundled into one package. But would I play that on my Switch too? Nah. I would play it on the PlayStation. Actually, now that I saw that, I totally forgot that collection was announced like during the last Nintendo Direct, right? Yeah, it did, right? It was the same Direct when they showed off Kingdom Hearts 4 gameplay. Yeah. Okay, so no, I think that's what they're doing. Like, I think that's it's definitely confirmed Kingdom Hearts 4 is coming out next year. Because with this collection, it shouldn't be an overstatement to say that, you know, this was planned, obviously. Like, it's like before you start thinking about Kingdom Hearts 4 hype, here's this collection, so you can play through the marathon the entire Kingdom Hearts game, whether you're an old player or even a new one. So that way you can remind yourself of the story or pick off wherever you left off. I don't know. Again, new or older players. So hey, okay. That's nice.
대다수 사람들의 일생은 글로 적어도 겨우 몇 줄이야. 따분한 이야기들 뿐이지.
I don't know if I mentioned this before, But when I was picking up Marvel Tokon, when I was just browsing around looking at other games, I saw some games that actually had a permanent price cut. Like I saw Silent Hill F and Silent Hill 2 Remake at a lower price. And that right there, let me tell you, I had two feelings.
변하지 않는 것도
One was
일종의
nostalgia,
아름다움이라고
and
생각해.
two was regret.
하지만 속세에
Oh, and
변하지
third
않는
was
게
realization.
있을까?
Because there was a time I still buy physical games, mainly on my Switch these days, always. But yeah, the regret comes from the fact that I just realized digital games, not that they don't often like do like a permanent price cut. Like in fact, if you look at whether the PlayStation Store or Xbox Store, Silent Hill 2 Remake is still selling at full price. So how much is it now in retailers? Half the price. And it's not like some sales discount. I made sure of that. I saw the price tag. It didn't say discount or anything. It was a permanent price cut for only 30, 40 bucks, I think, which is not bad considering the original price when it came out is like 90. And I'm like when I saw that, I was like, oh shoot, I remember when I used to buy physical games all the time. Price cut retailers do that. Hell, you can say Steam, you know, they always do their seasonal discounts, and you know, their prices are a bargain. Like if you don't want to pay 30 bucks for Master Chief Collection, you can just pay it for like 11, 15 bucks on Steam. But Steam doesn't do a permanent price cut on any of those products because, you know, first of all, that's not Valve's products. Like games like Half-Life is their product. They can make a permanent price cut on that. But when we're talking about like first parties or yeah, even third party games, most of them don't even get a price cut on PlayStation Store, the eShop, or the Microsoft Store. You want to look for those games at a better bargains, a better price, just go to a retail store, check it out, and you'll see it. You'll see games like Silent Hill 2 Remake for less. And the digital storefronts are like, price cuts? We don't know that. We're keeping it as it was when it first came out on launch. So yes, that you can tell where my feeling of regret came in when I saw that. But I guess on the bright side, if I ever want to pick up a physical copy of Silent Hill 2 Remake, yeah, at least I can get it for less, but that would just mean I'll be double dipping. And my battery's low. But yeah, that hit me right there. But hey, you won't see a price cut from Nintendo. Nah, of course not. They're still selling Breath of the Wild for full price, even the Switch 1 edition. You're never gonna see a price discount from them. I remember when they used to do that with the Player's Choice, or the last time they did that was the Wii U, the Player Select. Remember that? Games like Mario 3D World was like cut to $30. What happened? I even argued, I remember when God of War 2018 came out, or when I last saw it, it was sold for like 20 bucks. Oh dearie me, why? I really should have gone physical. And I can tell you the reason why I went digital. It was the convenience. Like you could, you could just, instead of going to a game store to pick up a game, you could just download it at home. Yeah. That was the convenience.
난 변하지 않는 것도 일종의 아름다움이라고 생각해? 하지만 속세에 변하지 않는 게 있을까?
Well, anyways, anything else? Oh, excuse me.
대다수 사람들의 일생은 글로
No.
적어도 겨우 몇 줄이야. 따분한 이야기들 뿐이지.
There's already a highlight on the first day of CEO, the fighting tournament. At CEO 2026 in Orlando, running August 14 to 16, with over 1,000
최근 야외
entry
출판사에 이
how do you
세계전물이
pronounce
너무
that?
많아.
Entries. I'll just say that.
자기들이 속한
Some
세계
player
그렇게
named
불만이 많은
Marvelo
건가?
showcased stunning Captain America tech in the newly fashioned Marvel Tokon. The clip features ricocheting shields, mix-up invincible counters, and tag team pressure that had fans called disgusting and filthy, motivating others to lab the character. Just days after the game's August 6th release, Marvelo's performance highlights Captain America's surprising depth in the roster, blending zoning with brawling in fresh ways.
대다수 사람들의 일생은 글로 적어도 겨우 몇 줄이야.
Hey, all it takes is just one balance patch. Don't cry. I mean, cry about it as much as you want. Maybe Arc System will take notice. But this is what's to be expected in a fighting game, like especially when it's just new. It just came out. Of course, this is just part of the discovery. Game's only been out for 2 weeks. And when people, discover a character doing this and that, yeah, of course you're gonna be shocked. Of course you're gonna say it's filthy and disgusting.
일종의 아름다움이라고 생각해.
But then you remember all it takes is one balance patch to nerf it.
않는 게 있을까?
To change that. But with any nerf and buff, there's another character ready to break that mold again, and the cycle just repeats. That's just how it is with fighting games. Until one day there is one balance patch that, I wouldn't say fix everything, but makes the game, well, more or less balanced, I guess. But then in that sense, there's always going to be at least one or two characters that just feels underappreciated. I mean, just think of all the Smash Brothers characters that had their buffs and nerfs. It's like you wish King DDD was good, but there's always someone better than him. Such as the nature of fighting games, so yeah. But we're talking about a freshly new release game, so just be part of the crowd, and if you see a combo that is quote unquote disgusting and filthy, yeah, just join the crowd. Or unless you find it justified. Because yeah, if it is filthy and disgusting, then yeah, just cross your fingers and hope that Arc System Work is already working on a patch. And I say Green Goblin is the one with the nasty mix-ups, but okay, no, I guess Captain America is right now all the talks as I speak. Who's next? Penny Parker? Magic? I thought Magic was the most technical broken character with her portal tech, but nah, It's always got to be the odd ones out, like Green Goblin and now Cap. And if you think that's bad, just imagine what the game will be like 1 year later with all the DLC characters. Then, you know, well, nobody will be laughing. It'll just be an ongoing cycle of characters broken, fix please. Oh no, now another character is overpowering this, and you know, it never ends. Doggy's so thrilled of the bird getting eaten. All right. Now let's call it off right here. So like I said, if I have time to stream tomorrow, I'll try to shoe it in. If not, then hopefully sometime next week we continue the story. Yeah. All right. So I will then see you guys in the next stream. You folks have a good day and a good night. See you, folks.
속세에 변하지 않는 게 있을